What's up, YouTube? The reason that you're afraid to be hands-on, the people that are afraid to be hands-on and attack life and learn how to fix everything that they own so it doesn't own them. You know, what you would call a Renaissance person, male or female, womb man or man. The reason you won't do that is because you know as soon as you become the father figure or the motherly, as soon as you incorporate the motherliness in you and the fatherliness in you into your life, and you activate that part of you, the exterior versions have to be recycled. So yes, your parents have to supposedly die from your perspective, because you are now them, they are now you. They have now recycled. You let them go so they can come back. They have now, oh, check that out. It's lovely out here. It's lovely. You guys really gotta afford yourself the experience of just being alone on a long trip. All one on a long trip. L1, all one, the one. Anyway, so yeah, we fear taking on those fatherly roles, and any role that may take the place of a person that we use externally for those means, to fill those needs. If you have a person that could be anything related to you, they could be acting fatherly to you or brotherly to you. You are afraid to take on all of the roles that are really you, because everyone else is an expression of you and you them. You're afraid to take on everything, incorporate everything, and be all one or alone, because then you realize that all those people have to die for you. They all have to die for you, from your perspective, and your walk from what we could call it, God bod to just the body itself. You know, just the walk back and forth and understanding from becoming nothing to still always being nothing and always having nothing, but perceiving all of the other things, perceiving that you have a mother, father, perceiving that you have money, perceiving that you have love or hate, all these things that you perceive. You do those things to hold on to experiences, whether you like them or not. It's somewhat of an ego trip, because as what you are, you know that you can basically recreate any circumstance. So if you hold on to the cycles that you hold on to, you know you won't lose them. But since they become so redundant and so numb when we continue to cycle in a downward cycle, and again, that's another thing with life too. Yeah, I'm gonna finish it though. You become so numb, so then you don't even remember things because you're so numb, and it all just runs into one. But life is not circular. It's not linear. I'm not here stressing this this end is the beginning thing. It's all cyclical. It's all trajectory. And it is the same exgredients and ingredients to varying degrees. But there is no concept of time. You have to be able to catch that every aspect of you in every breath. You have to understand what you're looking at, what's looking at you, what you're looking through, what you're really seeing, basically. I know it sounds like a bunch of words right now, but anybody that has reached that point of zero, they know that once you reach that state, whether you have things to the material world or not, once you reach that mentality of I have nothing, I am nothing, you have everything and you are everything. So it's wild to explain it in words, because you're explaining something that is so infinite, something that is so, again, infinite doesn't even fathom what it is or what you are. So again, it just comes down to fear and just not realizing that everyone and every circumstance is you. Every circumstance you go through is you. And you got to realize where you are in the human body. Where is your awareness attuned to? You have the God bod, or your light body, that is constantly residing in paradise. Then you have your parasite body that is constantly awash, going up and down the Richter scale. Then you have, you know, you could say that part of you that totally lives by your soul or your heart. And when I say soul, let's spell it S-O-L, so we can understand the connection between solar system, heart, solar plexus. So we have bodies or different densities that we can tune to, and they're basically just different parts of the human body as a whole. You gotta understand where you are inside yourself, inside the universe, the one verse, which is this body. And this body is everything, of course. But if you're in the red light district somewhere, you're in the root chakra of your body. So you're in the red chakra. So if you're in another part, it's all relative to the body. And the earth is an expression of the body. Everything is an expression of self. And again, we're constantly eating self. It's really just this compensation game that we got going on, because we seek immediate return, and we don't see the return in each breath of life. And don't even believe me, know that it's there. Once you know that it's there, then you realize that you've been afraid of your own breath your entire existence, because your own breath doesn't allow you to succumb to the beast machine. The beast machine, the body, it just wants to eat, drink, and be merry, you know, and procreate, have a bunch of kids. But the body just wants to, the body just wants to procreate, and it is emotional. It's just like it's just a car, it's just a vehicle, of energy. And if there is no guidance for this energy, it just spills everywhere. So it's all about knowing the self and knowing the not self, I guess you could say. But I'm gonna leave it at that. R. Bud, vegan, books on Amazon, low fat living, America is a myth. There's so many. Yoga in a nutshell. Oh man, the American Idol. Invest in your chest. Breath to breath. There are 21 titles. They're all on Amazon. They range in price. You could read the eye manual and come to these realizations on your own path and not read any other material. But if you wanted to jump ahead in lesson plans, you can choose to, because you got to understand that it's put together in an artistic and scientific fashion. So it's an exchange there. That's all this is. It's an exchange. Somebody puts something out, a breath, and then it has to come back. So we're always sustaining ourselves. It's just about sustaining other people's dreams. We get caught up in sustaining other people's dreams. We take on their values. And I'm just going to leave it at that, because, you know, I feel like being all one.